Hey guys! Welcome back to a new episode of Okay, I Said Too Much podcast. The kids are back in school and adults have said summer is over, and I'm just not ready to accept that just yet. So we are discussing ways to soak up these last few warm days, favorite travel tips, and, my summer emotions before seasonal depression gets the hold of us. You know the deal. Grab a shot and stay a while. Hey guys, and we are back this week on time this week. On a Tuesday, because last week's episode was uploaded on Wednesday because my computer broke. Mercury retrograde has been throwing hands at me, but you know what? I'm fighting back, okay? I'm actually doing a really good job at fighting back because I have been having loads of gratitude and just, taking things for what it is. The computer broke. There was literally a place to fix my computer in walking distance of my job. So I took it there and it was fixed 24 hours later. Was it $160? Yes, but it's fixed now. So we're just going to ignore that part. Mercury retrograde, we talked about last week. She's throwing hands, but I'm throwing them back, okay? And I'm not going to let just a little simple computer mistake get me down. I was really worried because he looked at me and was like, is everything on this computer backed up? And last week's episode was literally the only thing on the computer that wasn't backed up. But then when he was going over everything, when I came to pick the computer up after it was fixed, I saw it on there and I was like, ooh, okay, I think I still have my episode. Turns out I did. I was able to edit and upload it the next day. So I'm really thankful for that because I enjoyed last week's episode. I've actually listened to last week's episode twice. I don't know. There was a reason why I listened to it twice, but I don't remember why now, but I have listened to that episode twice. It's a good one. If you missed last week's, because it was uploaded late. I know sometimes that throws off people if you're so used to listening to it on a Tuesday, can throw you off. Go listen to last week's episode and then come back over here. But you gotta make sure you come back first, okay? So what's been going on? I'm actually recording at my house today because it's a long weekend. Labor Day's tomorrow. So, I've just been honestly getting my life together. It's been a rough... I have talked about it, and I'm going to talk about my travel tips later in this episode, but I've just been I feel like when I travel and I'm traveling far away from my home, it's just so much anxiety around it. So it's just been a lot going on that way. But can I tell you guys this crazy freaking thing that happened to me this week? So I recently rewatched Insecure. We all know that. And so I have an obsession with, on the show, his name is Nathan, but in real life, his name is Kendrick Sampson. And I have an obsession with this man, okay? And you want to hear something crazy? So last week or the week before, I had 2 dreams. And lately, I really hadn't been remembering my dreams much. But last week, I had 2 dreams. One was that me and my ex were together and I met Drake, okay? And the second one was another ex, but we weren't back together or anything like that. But we met Kendrick Sampson. Isn't that wild? Okay. So I was talking about it. And then I saw this video on Twitter of this girl meeting and dancing with Kendrick Sampson at an Everyday People party. I think that's what it's called. Everyday People. I don't know. It's this party they be having in New York, Atlanta, LA. I need to go to one. But of course I live in Raleigh, fucking North Carolina. But I digress. And she meets him and dances with him. I think it's actually a very old video. Or not very old, but I think it is an older video. And I tweeted, I was like, it should have been me because it should have been. And then I was like, maybe I need to go to LA and help out with the strikes so I can meet my baby, because when I tell you that man is at the forefront of the strikes, he wants his money. I appreciate the hustle. Okay, get my baby his money, Netflix. Okay, so because he's part of the SAG-AFTRA organization. I tweeted that and I knew I had so I rent out spaces at work, and so I had a tour. I knew I had a tour in 15 minutes. Okay, and then the lady comes in and she's like, yeah, I'm gonna be shooting some interviews and I need a place where I can set up video and da-da-da-da. Okay, so we get to this one space. Then she starts telling me, she's like, yeah, I'm a SAG-AFTRA writer and I used to live in Chicago and LA, but after COVID I sold my place, and then I finally moved back here during the strikes because my brother lives here and I'm just trying to keep busy, and I'm doing this podcast type of thing. And I was like, oh my God, I was literally just looking up like stuff about the SAG-AFTRA strike, and then I met her. It was crazy. I didn't tell her why, because I wasn't about to be like, oh, I was thinking about my baby Kendrick Sampson, even though I'm sure she probably knows who he is, but I wasn't gonna say all that because that's weird. But yeah, I don't know, I think I might be set up to meet my babies, because I had coffee with my ex a week ago, and I'm trying to go to Drake's concert in 2 weeks. So y'all, I might meet my mans. Okay. And then I tweeted about Kendrick Sampson, and then I met that writer. I think the world is setting me up to meet my babies. Okay. When I started acting brand new, it's because I met the loves of my life. Because for me and Kendrick Sampson, it's just something about his accent. When I hear him talk, I be like, I lose all brain function when he talks. Like, yes, I do the cooking, yes, I do the cleaning, and I don't do neither one of those things. But when he starts talking, I do. It's wild. But enough of that. Because I will go on for days about that man. That man is so fine. See? Look, I keep going. What else happened? I got my hair done this weekend. I got braids for the first time, because I'm going to Scottsdale, Arizona, and the weather for next weekend is like 110 degrees. And I was not trying to have no hair on my neck and just my scalp not being able to breathe. I might need some sunscreen on my scalp though, or be wearing hats, because I don't want to get sunburn on my scalp. But yeah, we have a pool at our Airbnb, so I wanted to be able to swim and enjoy it. But I have human hair curly pieces. Okay, I got boho braids. And if you don't know nothing about boho braids, they be saying they get a little tangled. So hopefully I'll end up ripping these curly pieces out before my time is done. And if I do, I'm gonna add some more. Because I also want to wear this I want my hair to be like this for the Drake concert, because I just feel like when I think of like heat, I feel like braids are like the best thing, and you know it's gonna be hot as hell up in that Drake concert. So I don't know, we'll see. I actually have an up-to-date like trending topic. Like, this is actually like going on, and people are talking about this all over the internet right now. I actually have an up-to-date trending topic for you guys, so let's jump right into it. So today I am talking about the respectability politics, Sexxy Red, all the conversation around her right now. I'm just going to start off by saying I love Sexxy Red. I love that hoe. Okay, she's killing it. I mean, I love the love that she's been getting from the industry. I feel like every day you see Sexxy Red in a picture with someone new. Like, she was opening for Drake. Like, Drake ain't had no openers the whole concert and got Sexxy Red out there performing. I just love it. Okay, I really hope, because I feel like you did see that same thing with Meg when Meg first like really blew up. So I really hope this community that has built around Sexxy Red, I hope it continues to grow and she continues to keep it. But now we gotta talk about the haters. Let's talk about the Sexxy Red haters, okay? So there's this girl. I personally don't follow her. I actually have her blocked on TikTok because I felt like her videos were just giving misogynistic, and I didn't like it. Like, she would hit sometimes, I'd be like, okay. And then the other videos would just be crazy. And I'm like, girl, you're not talking to me. This is not your target audience, so I gotta block you. And, you know, she had something crazy to say about Meg with the whole trial situation too. So I was like, I'm not your audience, okay? I can admit when I'm just not somebody's audience, and don't worry, I will block you for you, okay? Because I ain't got nothing nice to say. So of course she makes a video about Sexxy Red. I'm not gonna give her username because she doesn't need the likes, she don't need the views. I'm not giving it, okay? I can tell you what she said. Basically, she was like, I was going to buy tickets to Drake's concert until I saw that he had Sexxy Red opening for him in LA. And then I didn't, because she feels that Sexxy Red is an industry plant, whatever the fuck that means, here to make black women look bad because of how Sexxy Red carries herself. Look bad to who, y'all? That's my number one question when this whole conversation gets brought up. Look bad to who? So I'm going to teach you guys something. It's called respectability politics, and basically that means an attempt to portray their personal social values as being continuous and compatible with dominant values. What is the dominant value set in the US? Like, if you gotta think about it. Okay, here's more. They may prefer to not challenge the mainstream for its failure to accept the marginalized group into the mainstream, and that diversity also exists within the group. So basically, you wouldn't have respectability politics without white supremacy, because what is the mainstream value besides white, straight, leg? Like, that's why I just don't get it. because who are you asking black women to look good for? Because it's not black men be out here showing their ass. So I just don't get it. And the thing I think that bothers me the most about it, okay, is that we grow up and we tell black women and black children, black girls, to be themselves, like be unapologetically you, don't conform, like love you, like, you know, all those black girls who grow up in like really suburban areas and then they'll be like, you're whitewashed, da da da. So we always want black. It's like you can never win. You can literally never win. You can't be Sexy Red, but you can't be whitewashed. Like, it's just, oh my God, it makes my head hurt. It makes my head hurt because it's like, what are we going to bat for? What are we trying so hard to be a certain way for? White people? Because I can give a fuck less what a white person thinks about me, because your ancestors probably owned slaves. Like, I don't care. And I'm sorry, I know that sounds crazy, but I feel like the more and more you're on the internet, I feel like the more and more you should get radicalized in this way of thinking, because then it's like when black women are alt. I remember when there was this huge alt like surge on TikTok. Well, it wasn't a surge. The people were there. We just hadn't found them, and they were dressing in black and chains and listening to rock music or whatever. I don't know what if their music they listen to is considered rock music, but you know, metal. There we go. Then it was like, no, you're a black woman, you can't act like that. And then it was like the black women who were on like Bama Rush TikToks, and it's like, no, you're black, you can't act like that. And now it's Sexxy Red, who's from the fucking hood, okay? She's from the hood. Let's just call a spade, is acting like Sexxy Red. She's been herself. If you watch old videos of Sexxy Red, even when she first started doing music, like, she is 100% her, 100% all the time. And now it's like, nope, she's an industry plant to make black women look bad. Wouldn't someone who gets into the industry, continues to be herself, continues to show that you can be in this industry and be authentically you, wouldn't that be the best fucking example for black women? The silence says it all. Like, wouldn't that be what we want to show black girls, black women, that you can be you no matter what that you is? You can be you and you can make it. We want to get the kids out the hood, right? Well, we're showing them that they can. Okay? And that's the same thing. Sorry, I keep taking my glasses off because my eyes are bothering me. So if you hear me rub my eyes, I'm so sorry. But it's like the same thing with like Glorilla when she came out. Like, there was a conversation about how she acted. But my thing is too, we have to understand too, it's like a dark-skinned woman thing, because no one tells Lotto how to act. No one says that Lotto should be acting a certain way. So I'm just confused. Like, the silence just means everything. Okay, I'm just really confused. So I feel like we should just let women, not even just black women. I mean, I'm always gonna be a black woman first, but like women in general, we should not feed them this idea that they have to like be a certain way, conform a certain way, because it all leads back to misogyny. Like, I just shouldn't have to act and perform and turn some shit on for a man. And if you want to make the conversation of like, well, kids, role models, I'm pretty sure Sexxy Red ain't trying to be no child's role model. And you as a parent need to take the appropriate steps to where your kids aren't seeing Sexxy Red. Like, that's not on Sexxy Red to parent your kids. That's on you. That's my 2 cents about that, because that shit was really pissing me off, because I think I just look at it in a bigger spectrum of where we're like, tell these young girls to just be themselves, and then we knock down anyone who comes out and is authentically themselves. We just knock it down. I don't get if you're just like, I feel like some of it comes about, especially when women are like that, like when women have this weird ass stance of like women need to act a certain way. It's because you don't feel comfortable acting like Sexxy Red does. You aren't comfortable within yourself to take the chance to act how Sexxy Red acts. If you like, same with like city girls when they be talking about like men and money and and women have something to say. Just because you're afraid to ask a man for money doesn't make what the city girls say and rap about bad. Okay, let's wrap it up. I want this conversation done by tomorrow. Okay, because I don't want to hear it no more. But I will keep ranting and I will find something to say. So let's go ahead and get right into the meat and potatoes. Guys, I had someone bring up like, oh, they're not ready for summer to end because seasonal depression. And I know some people it's just because it's dark early, and so that is why it's like seasonal depression. For me, I feel like it's a combination of things, because it's like fall comes and it's like go to the pumpkin patch and eat cider donuts with your man's pots and pans, and I don't be having no man's pots or pans, and so I'll be getting a little upset. But I was thinking, I was like, I don't want to fall into the same habit of feeling how I feel during the colder months. And I wouldn't say I get seasonal depression because I do like fall time. Like my birthday's in November and all that. Like I do enjoy fall weather and all that. And I do enjoy a cold, gloomy day, but I do think I get a little down. Like I'm remembering last year and I'm like, I was a little sad. Like I would say I get more like in a funk than anything else. I was thinking like, what is it that could help me? Of course, there's all the scientific stuff that you can do, like start taking vitamin C now. There's like sun lamps that you can get that make it feel like there's like sun on you. Like, I think some people too like to still keep up with like self tanning and stuff in the summertime. Like there's things you can like do, but here's a mental note I want to give everyone. I think the biggest thing we can do as humans is own our emotions because they are our emotions. If you feel like you're sad, just be sad. I feel like so many people try to like, it's like you're scared of it almost, and I get it because seasonal depression can be a very scary thing, but I feel like sometimes leaning into it because we cause ourselves more anxiety trying to be like, well, I don't want to be like this. I don't want to have this moment. I don't want to. So you're just like kind of like almost putting your body into fight or flight before you're even in flight or flight because you're working yourself up about it. The way I got here is because I was like, I feel like people get on me sometimes for like saying how I feel. Like I was in a situation yesterday where I took a minute and I just took a couple hours to gather my thoughts and say how I feel, because to me, I'm always going to say it. Like, I don't have a problem saying it. Just like now, it took me forever to get to this point with relationships and being like, I don't mind telling a man I like them because that's me. That's my emotion. Yes, that emotion might not be reciprocated, but it doesn't negate the fact that that's my emotion about that person. And so I feel like you have to look at your emotions that way as a whole, like, and just be okay. Like, I think the thing is people are like, I just don't want to feel that way. I don't want to feel that way. I don't want to feel that way. And yes, like I said before, depression can be a scary thing sometimes. And seasonal depression just looks like such a long stretch of it. That's months of just being down. But I think what we have to stop doing is working ourselves up over it. And this is why I think people work themselves up over it. And this goes straight into my next topic. Summer isn't over yet, y'all. It's so crazy because it almost feels like the same people who be talking about seasonal depression are the same people who be like, I'm decorating for fall in September. Why are we decorating for fall in September? It's 90 degrees outside. Y'all, we done burned the ozone layer to a crisp. It's going to be 80 degrees well into October, okay? Even in November, we still have some pretty like mild, warm days. Nights get pretty cold. I would say like starting in Halloween, that's when nighttime gets really cold. But y'all gonna be the same people on social media talking about like, I don't know what to wear today because it's so cold in the morning, but it's hot by the end of the day. Well into October. So why are we saying summer's over? Officially the last day of summer is September 22nd and fall starts the next day. So summer's not over. The only acceptable way to say summer is over is if you're a student or you're a teacher or something like that. But for me, I've been working all damn year. Okay, I didn't get a summer break. I am going to enjoy these last few months of warm weather because we're going to have it for a while, y'all. Global warming. Okay? Global warming. We will be warm for a little bit longer. Okay? And if we aren't, I apologize. I apologize for saying we would. I think you don't have anything to worry about. Okay, and I'm going to tell you a few ways to soak up the last few days of summer and how to take advantage of like mild, warm, fall, still kind of hot weather. Number one, plan a road trip. Because I think summer, people always like summer, travel. I think fall time is for the road trip. And why I say that is people are always like, oh, let's go somewhere warm. It's cold here. Let's go somewhere warm. No. Late September and early October are the perfect times to go somewhere that's typically colder than where you live, but hasn't gotten cold yet. Like, I need a cabin trip before I get stuck in that cabin because it's snowing. So I need a cabin trip like early October. I think it's a perfect time. Like, you can walk around in a cooler climate, but it's not freezing, Like, the mountains in North Carolina get cold in the wintertime. So I feel like, you need to go while it's still mild. You need to go there. Like, I get the point of like, oh, it's getting cold here. Let's retreat to like the south to warmer weather. I understand the thought process. But I think we're looking at it the wrong way. We need to I don't want to go to like New York City in January because I don't want to walk around in the cold. Let's go while it's still mild, but it's comfortable to walk around. But you still kind of get the little brisk air. So you can still have the moment, but you don't have to be freezing. You get what I'm saying? Next, this is also another one. Go out. I don't know about anybody else, but I hate it going out in the summer. I mean, I love it, but I also hate going out in the summer because it'd be so damn hot. Why is it 90 degrees at 11 p.m.? I don't like that. Okay. Why is the sun down and I'm still sweating? But now, that late September, early October, it's getting a little chilly. You can do jeans, boots with a cute top and not have to wear a jacket. We need to embrace we're not embracing the fall weather and the outfits. We're not embracing it, but we need to, because now you got the sleek, straight hair and it's not going to get frizzy because you're not sweating bullets because it's not 90 degrees at 1 a.m. anymore, okay? We need to enjoy the fall night outs. The fall nights out. Can I not talk? Why can I not say that phrase? But you gotta enjoy it. What's my next one? Find festivals and outside activities like food truck rodeos, stuff like that in your city that you can go and do. I don't know about y'all, but I also hate drinking when it's hot outside. Like, I don't want to drink and walk around when it's hot outside. So go do that type of stuff. Like, I always miss like the food truck rodeos and all that during the summertime because it's hot, y'all. No, I don't want to walk around the downtown area and it's hot as hell outside. I don't want to do that. Okay, one, it smells because it's dirty. And two, it's hot. I'm sweating. I'm worried about having pit stains. I'm chafing. I don't want to do none of that. Okay. But now is the perfect time to go do it when it's mild. Okay, like, what do you mean? Summer festival. I want an early fall, a late September, early October festival. That's what I want to do. Instead of going to pumpkin patches and drinking apple cider, go find a food truck rodeo, something like that. Okay, that's what I'll be doing. Since I ain't got no man, I'll be doing the fun stuff. Okay, get up early and enjoy the 60-degree weather. If you are so pressed for fall and you are so pressed for it to be cold, get up while it's 60 degrees outside. And go find a cute coffee shop, a breakfast spot, and eat outside. If you hate it so much, just get up early. Okay? If you're over this morning was 65 degrees outside until about like 10 a.m. Just go wake up early and embrace it. I personally think that's like the best idea to do. If you are ready for fall, you just got to get up a little bit earlier. You can get the cooler weather. Even like at night. Last night I left my parents' house at like 8 something. It felt great outside. Okay? Just be inside during the day and go outside and enjoy nighttime and the morning time. And then during the day, you can still do a summer activity because it's still 90 degrees outside. Stop wishing away my summertime, y'all. Stop wishing it away. And that's, like I said at the beginning, stop wishing it away and then also being scared for seasonal depression. Embrace that there's still going to be quite a few warm days and enjoy it. I just told you guys to go on a road trip. I feel like people take a lot of trips, for the holidays, everything like that. We're getting into that time of year. Yes, you take a lot of summer trips, of course, but I think you also take a lot of late in the year trips because of the holidays. So I'm going to give you my best travel tips as a lazy girl traveler. I'm very high strung and have anxiety and get nervous about it, but I'm also like, I don't need to go out and buy all the travel size stuff for I saw this girl. There's this girl. I love her. Her name is Clara Pierce. She actually is from Raleigh and she is like very well known on TikTok and stuff like that. She has a travel size of her whole skincare routine that she literally just keeps in a travel size bag, which is great. But like I said, I'm a lazy girl and kind of a cheap girl too. Okay. So I think these are my like best tips if you kind of fall in that like mid range. So the first one, list, and make some more lists. If you guys knew how many lists and to-do lists I have going into this week, you would be like, girl, I need you to take a Valium right now. But I don't want to forget anything, okay? If you don't know this about me, I don't travel often. I'm not a big traveler, and the reason being is because I like to be comfortable. I like to be at my house where I know I have all my stuff. I want to have my 8-step skincare routine right there in front of me at my disposal. Okay, I want to make sure I have everything that makes me feel comfortable. Okay, that's why I don't like to travel, because if I forget some, I'm gonna be uncomfortable and I'm gonna be annoyed. I need to make a list. I need to make a packing list that I can print out or write down, and I need to be able to check off everything, okay? Because I need to know that I have it. Because if I don't know that I have it, I don't think I can enjoy the trip, okay? It's my weird thing, but it helps. It helps me. I absolutely know I'm gonna have everything I need to have. This goes right into my second tip. Pack things in the order that you do it, okay? So definitely makeup. This is where I learned this trick. I learned this trick from, there's multiple creators I've seen talk about it. Jackie Aina, Makeup by Shayla, Leah Face. So it's obviously a good idea. So many people talk about it. Pack your makeup in the order you do your face. Starting from pack your skincare in the order that you do your skincare, and then your prep, and then your makeup. So like, but basically I would pack everything I need for each step as I would do my makeup. So I know I have the complete makeup process. I haven't forgotten anything because I've gone in order of what I do. Same for like body care, body wash, razor, lotions, deodorant. Like, as you would do it, pack it that way. You will never forget anything in your routine. I mean, I'm not going to say never because never say never, but for the most part, you are going to have all the essentials if you pack in your routine of how you do things. Slowly pack. As you order things, like if you order things for the trip, if you need to get a couple like small things, start pulling things out. Like, okay, the best example is I need bathing suits for this trip. I'm not wearing any bathing suits in the next 4 days, 5 days. So I'm just going to go ahead and put my bathing suits in a bag, like in one of the bags I'm bringing, and just stow it away, okay? Because I don't need that. So I'm just going to put it up and know that I already have those. Or like bathing suit cover ups if you need that. Heels. Yeah, I'm not going to wear any heels in the next couple of days. I already have my makeup packed because I don't wear makeup to work. So I know I won't need any of my makeup in the next like 5 days. So I just went ahead and packed. It makes so much sense. I'm telling you, you won't miss anything. This is a big one, and I think people forget about it, especially if you're going to be drinking. Go ahead and start taking your vitamins, vitamin C, emergency, probiotic, liquid IV. Go ahead and get your body really hydrated. Don't wait until the last minute before your trip or after your trip to take precautions of like maybe getting sick or not being able to poop. Because, you know, me, I get poop shy. So I need to be drinking my probiotics all week because I don't want to be bloated and constipated on a trip. So I need to do that. Take your emergency. You're going to be in a dirty plane with filtered air. You need to have enough vitamin C and zinc in your body to protect you against that, or wear a mask, whatever floats your boat. You're going to be drinking. I'm going to be drinking. I'm going to be out in 100 and something degree weather. I need to be drinking liquid IV already. I need to be getting hydrated. I need my body to be full of electrolytes. Okay. Go ahead and start preparing your body before then. Like the same way you're going to take your everything shower, self-tan if you need self-tan, shave, get your hair done, is the same way you need to probably eat good, take your vitamins, take some emergency, hydrate. It's all the same. It's all the same difference, okay? And then speaking of probiotics, because you don't want to be constipated and bloated on the trip, girl, get the poopery spray. Get it. Don't shoot yourself in the foot because you're poop shy and you haven't pooped in 3 days because you don't want to poop in front of these people. Get the spray. Everyone's going to thank you. Everyone's going to love you for it. Get the spray and just keep it pushing, because I'm not going to be bloated and constipated because I'm like poop shy. I will say the trick, try to poop around your shower time, because you can just turn the shower on, poop. No one's ever going to know. Well, they might know a little bit, but the steaminess of the shower, and then you're going to get in there, use your body wash, is going to kill all that. So, but if anything, get the spray. So, oh wow, that's all my tips. I thought I had more tips than that, but that's it. Is that it? You guys get to hear this in like slow, in like real time of me. Oh, that isn't on my tip. I knew I had missed one. So my last tip is, and this is a big one, so I love watching packing vlogs and packing videos on YouTube. I don't know why it's so satisfying, but on the other hand, I always watch people's vlogs when they travel, and people will be like, I'm wearing this because I didn't have any chill outfits. I didn't really pack any chill outfits. I think as women especially, we get so hung up on, okay, I need an outfit for the dinner, I need an outfit for the night out, I need an outfit for this activity, and we're not thinking about that there's also going to be a good amount of time where you're lounging around doing nothing, or you want to wear something while you put your makeup on after you've gotten out the shower. Like, you're not going to immediately just put your night out outfit on. Pack the chill outfits. I guarantee you, if you're thinking, oh my God, I won't need these, like, I'm trying to think of like something you might not think you need. Oh, I don't think I need like this amount of t-shirts, or I don't think I need these jean shorts, or mine for me is like I have a pair of black linen shorts that I always bring with me because especially in the only in the summertime because they're shorts. They are the best. Like I can make them non-casual if I need them to be non-casual, or they can be dressed down and be super casual. It's the best chill item or chill clothing item to have in my bag if I need to lounge around. Oh, we're just gonna sit here and chill out for a little bit. Let me put it like, I need to get ready, so I want to put something comfortable on, but I still want to look a little like, put together. Everyone has something like that. Like I have a pair of sweat shorts that I wear all the time just to lounge around. You need the lounging around outfits. You may think you don't need the lounging around outfits, but you need it. So just pack those because I'm telling you, you will not be mad at yourself for doing that. So, yeah, that's all my tips. I knew I was missing one earlier when I was like, there's no way I said all that. I'm like looking at the Word document with lots of stuff on it and I'm like, I missed something. But those are my best travel tips. I feel like the biggest thing to do is if you get any anxiety while traveling is doing whatever you can do to take the anxiety away. And for me, like I said, I just like to be comfortable, and most of the times I don't travel because I have this overwhelming fear of being uncomfortable in a space because I don't have my usual things that I have with me and I don't want to be constipated. So this is so TMI. I'm sorry guys. I got a little TMI at the end. I think we need to start enjoying summer by what the high temperature is too. That's my next statement. If it's 80 degrees, I don't care if it's October 21st. If it's 80 degrees outside, enjoy it like it's 80 degrees outside, okay? So I think, and just not live by, it's so weird. Like I went to Home Depot today and there was like, it was like way in the back, we were looking at plants and it was like Christmas stuff, but it was like a very small amount of Christmas stuff. And I'm like, why do y'all all complain and then wish summer away when September hits? Why are we wishing summer away? Okay. So I have this weird thing where I associate music with times of the year. Like, what's a good example? Nothing Was the Same by Drake, that album, that is a cold weather album. Okay. Something About Nothing Was the Same, that is cold. That's a cold album. His last album with 21 Savage, that is a warm album. That's a hot weather album. Bryson Tiller is cold music, okay? I don't know how to explain it, but I think we just wish it away. And I kind of do that sometimes too, because the reason I said that about the music is I'll be listening to that music and I'm like, oh, I just want it to be like cold so I can listen to this and really enjoy it. And then it's like January when it is really cold. I'm like, oh, I'm pissed. And then we're just wishing for summer again. So just enjoy it. Enjoy it, y'all. Just because it's September doesn't mean it needs to be fall. I don't need to be looking at your Halloween decorations. Personally, I don't want to look at your Halloween decorations. Not until October. I'm sorry. I hate to say it. But that's it. And let's go ahead and get into the song of the week. Y'all, I told myself I was going to really start stepping out of the box with my songs of the week. I have such a wide range of music. I have so many songs. I listen to so much music. I need to start giving you guys really, really the hits. Like, I can give it to you. But the problem is I listen to the same music over and over again. But I'm going to step outside my comfort zone for you guys. I'm not saying with this song I stepped outside my comfort zone because it's literally trending everywhere. Everyone's talking about it. But I'm just going to say I hated it at first. Because the song was out, or a snippet of the song was out before she released the video. And of course she released the video. And now everyone's like, oh my god, the song. Because the video is really good. It brought back so much nostalgia to like just black culture and black internet culture. I love when celebrities like let us know that they're also on the internet. I love it. But it's On My Mama by Victoria Monet. Like I said, I did not like it at first. And I was so sad that I didn't like it because she's so good. Her new album just came out called Jaguar? Yeah, Jaguar 2. That's why. Okay. So her new album just came out. It's so good. So I'm so glad now, like, I do like the song. And then there's this mashup of this song, On My Mama, and Chingy. What's that song called? Every time I try to leave, something keeps bringing me back, telling me I need you. That song by Chingy. There's a mashup on that of those two songs on YouTube. It's by LMBZ Mashup. You can search on YouTube. So freaking good. So freaking good. I've never been one of those people who are like, I'm gonna pull up YouTube so I can listen to a song in my car. I'm going to pull up YouTube to listen to that mashup in my car because that's how good it is. So that is the song of the week. And you know what comes after the song of the week is me telling you guys where you can find me. So the podcast Instagram is istm.podcast. Please go follow the podcast Instagram. I post so much, and if you ever like last week, the episode wasn't posted on Tuesday, it was posted on Wednesday. If you need those updates, if you're ever wondering what's going on, if I skip an episode, you can get those updates on the Instagram. So that is it for me this week. I love you guys, and I will see you next week.